Let's get to it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And by the way, the first shirt is in. The More Than a LeBron collection. It's here. Three six on the back. More Than a LeBron. The collection is in. Oh, yeah. More Than a LeBron. Fresh off the presses. I could smell the ink still on it. You can order your More Than LeBron shirts. Clicking the link under the bar, under the Teespring, under the video. You got the Old Man Braun mug, you got the Blaine James mug, and you definitely got the More Than a LeBron. Yep. 3-6 is on the back. Now, well, you got to hit the like button. Now that y'all here. Now that you're here. Now that you're here, hit that like button so we can get to it. Somebody said, I already like this video. When you come in the door, hit the like button for sure. Now, this is a very opportune time to come up with a video talking about Russell Westbrook. It ain't looking good in his favor, right? Everybody gonna say Dame Lillard. Everybody gonna be like, dang, it's Dame. This is the third year in a row Russell Westbrook has averaged a triple-double. And we're saying he was just MVP 2 years ago. Two years. 2 years ago, we talking about this man as one of the best ever. Okay, well, he said Dame's from Oakland. That's why I'm riding with it. That's cool. It was who said that. Russ was one of the best players in the game 2 years ago. Russ has stepped his game up. He's averaging triple-double. He's distributing. He's showing he's more than a scorer. Angry man. But let's talk about Dame Lillard, shall we? There you go. Somebody finally said the key word. And Dame Lillard isn't. Dame Lillard is only a scorer. That's it. Russell Westbrook is a better player than Dame Lillard. I hate to bust your bubble. I hate to break your reality, but let me tell you right now, Russell Westbrook is a better player than Dame Lillard. And I knew this conversation would go down this road. Uh-oh, somebody jumped in and did something. And don't forget to support the page and donate by hitting the Cash App or clicking the link in the description box. We're going to go over there and check the people who have subscribed and people who donate it to the Streamlab and see if they want to get into the live chat. And I'm very glad this discussion came up. Because I'm going to explain to you why Russell Westbrook is a better team leader. He's a better rebounder than Dame Lillard. He knows how to get the assists and get his guys more involved than Dame Lillard. Now, Dame Lillard is playing a much better game this time around than he has in any of his previous years, because he'll have great individual success as far as scoring, but everything else is like at the wayside, or it's just by happenstance. It happened to fall in his direction. You get what I'm saying? Just by pure luck, this has happened for Dame Lillard. Now, as of this point right now, as of 2019, April the 17th, both of these guys are even, with Dame having the advantage. And it's because of Russell Westbrook's injury. Russell Westbrook's injury before this season has doomed him. My Cash App is Carcino. You know that, dude. You asked me that before. Stop it. Russell Westbrook suffered an injury and playing in the UCLA game. And he's never been the same. He's had numerous knee injuries. His stop and go real fast movement is really got him to this position where he plays the game so aggressively and so hard and with speed that it's so much wear and tear on his knees. And when he shoots a jump shot, I was talking about this early, he has to get to a certain height for him to release his shot so it would go in. Now he's got to readjust his shot and retool it based on how high he could jump. And his shots are off. It's either drifting too long. And he's an athletic type of player, where when your athleticism go, you got to have something to fall back on. And he's never spent time to develop a shot that works. He's been doing the same shot he's been doing since he first came in the league, a little quick jump shot, and it's not working. It's a brick shot when he comes in. That's why I call him Westbrook, because it's a brick shot. There's no real art to the shot at all. It's just like throwing up a brick. But he used to jump so high that it was like shooting the ball down at the rim. But defensively, he was aggressive and he was physical, more physical body than Dame Lillard. On defense, he was more alert for the steals, rebounding, going in there, lining up to get boards, battling with guys on the free throw line, a point guard on the free throw line, just so he can get rebounds. He's getting Grizzly Adams into the game. Grizzlies down low, he's hitting them with passes, breaking down the defense, getting guys open shots. Dame Lillard, when it's Dame time, he was more about himself. Just like Russell was. Russell was doing all them things for himself. But what Dame is, when Dame's shot isn't going, he's a jump shooter. He's a scorer. Pure, that's all it is. He's a scorer. Now, it's just that he's born in a small body. If he was taller, 6'5", 6'6" type of guy, you'd be talking about one of the most dominant players in the game, period. And then every year he's mad he's not an all-star game when he's just something else. So he's a streaky player, though. When his shot is not going, he don't know how to readjust his game. He's mentally checked out. And now it affects the rest of the team who got to all individually get their own shots. And this is what normally defeats Portland every year. Somebody else is broke, and somebody else got to get theirs. The other guy who's broke ain't trying to even still get them involved. And it plays like I'm going to just get mine. And CJ got to come out and try to do his thing individual. It's an individual game over there. So Dame, to me, is not a better all-around player than Russ because Russ could do a lot more with his physicality and on defense. As of right now, today, if they are matched up today, Dame is better because Dame is more healthier. His shot is more reliable. He could do other things that Russ just can't. Russ will still try to lead the team and have teams rally behind him a lot more than they would Dame. For Dame, it's more of I'm a lead by example. If you want to roll with me, cool. If not, all right, get yours your way. I'm gonna get mine my way. So you can't win. Neither team can win playing this way. Dame took the whole team out last 2 years playing that way. One year he did it 2 straight years. They got swept. They lost 10 straight playoff games until this season. It just so happens he's playing the guy that plays the same exact way that he plays to shoot you in and shoot you out of a game. If these guys are not mirror opposites of each other, they're the same. They will shoot you in and shoot you out of a game. They don't play, okay, let me just use my abilities to get myself to the line or, get somebody else going. Grizzly Adams is right here. I got to get Grizzly going because he's posting up. He's setting these killer screens. I got to get him rolling, and that'll loosen things up for me. They're not thinking that way. They're not thinking, let me get this guy over here going. We're taking too many threes. Let's slow this game down. Let's put pressure on them by getting some guys in foul trouble, slow the game down, and take the crowd out of it. We make it a free throw game for a minute, put them, let them make some lineup changes. You got to start thinking this way. When you're a winning player, this is how your mentality has to think. You have to think situational instead of let me go down here and pull a three. Anybody can pull up and shoot a three in this league. That's the way the game is played now. You got to be a smart winning player. Winning players think like this. And LeBron is a better leader and controller of the game than either of these two because he understands that. And these guys don't. And that's the problem. Now, and Russ is a step career-wise better than Dame Lillard. And now, because of Russ injuries, I don't think Russ would need this whole rest of the year to get his knees and everything back, and he could probably get back to the position he was. I doubt it, but with today's modern medicine, he can regain some of these things. But I'm seeing a decline. And this year from last year, like this. It's only so many times you can keep going in on surgeries on your knees. It's only so many. And right now he dropped to like here. He was up here and dropped to like here. To where he's not even in the top 15 right now. I hope he can come back and have a dominant and predominant career where he's just doing all these wonderful things on the court. I wish for him. But I just don't see that in his future, y'all. I'm being serious. Now, people weren't doing what they were supposed to do. Otherwise, we would have taken care of that. But No, I'm gonna check the Streamlab and see what they think about it. All the people who donated to the page, they're the reason we're here now. I mean, we basically probably wouldn't be live right now if it wasn't for that. Mm. Somebody said, keep your foot on LeBron's neck. Okay, Chris, I appreciate it. Chris and King Sizzle, Computer Blue. Kev, uh, B Carter, 251, Tony. But we're talking about this right now. So if you want to get into this live chat, anybody who donate to the Stream Lab and leave a message and leave a number they want me to contact them at, then definitely I'll contact you and you can get into this live stream. Well, guarding them, I mean, Russ could take Dame to the post anytime he wants. Dame is too small for Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook could take him to the post anytime he wants. To be honest, anytime he feel like it, he can. There's nothing he can do about it. More than the LeBron shirts, they are in. Bye-bye. More than a LeBron. Oof. They need to let the ink dry before they send this shirt out. I'm gonna get high off the doggone print. Jeez, this is really fresh off the presses. As you can see, we are more than a LeBron. You can order your shirts. We got leggings for the ladies. Ladies, if y'all here, we got the leggings for y'all. We got the socks. We got everything. More than the LeBron. Just click that link in the Teespring underneath. You can still get your Blaine James mug, the whole nine. Yep, Lewis, get your leggings. More than a LeBron. Let them know. I am more than just a LeBron. The hoodies, oh, the hoodies is on its way. It might be here tomorrow. They all coming in separately. I don't know why, but I'll order them all together. He said it turned into a LeBron commercial. It's a casino commercial. Thunder gonna win 4 straight. Well, they need to. Now, if Russell Westbrook ever thinks that for some reason Dame Lillard is going to concede anything, he's surely mistaken because there's no way that that's ever going to be the case. Russ is going to come at him and come at him hard when they get to OKC. The thing is, he made everything easy for Dame because if you're just going to shoot three, we know this, Nicholas Jacobs. The original Captain Marvel is Shazam. We know. They just really bought, Marvel just finally did it in 2011, bought out the Captain Marvel title from them. Anybody who knows anything about Shazam knows that. They just recently showed that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, and out of all randomness, you point that out in the middle of a basketball video that has nothing to do with Shazam. Save it for the Screen Fiend video. Now, let's get into this. Russell Westbrook in the post. Can't be stopped. I've never seen him stop in the post when you got Dame Lillard on. He could pull up and score on him at will. But when you're taking 3-point shots like that, you're just doing him a favor. You're not putting any pressure on Dame. So he could just come out and just shoot his threes. And if you want to make it a shooting contest, and like Russ was trying to do when he hit that shot, he was like, "Oh, you want to go shot for shot with me? You can't do it." Russ is not a better shooter than Dame. Dame knows that. So he's like, "Okay, let's see if you can keep up." Bow. Come on down, Brick. Bow. You want to keep this going? Brick. Bow. Now you playing in his game. This is what Dame want to do. You put no pressure on him. And I know how that is. When you're used to being dominant at something, and you're not dominant no more, but you used to it. So you used to being able to talk crap because you could back it up. Now your body physically is not allowing you to back it up. That happened to me. I'm like, what's happening here? I'm mad that the game was even close. I'm not supposed to be in a close game with somebody that shouldn't be in the same room with me in basketball. And I'm just realizing my body's changed. I'm not as athletic as I used to be. I had a killer first step. And if I hit you with the first step, it's gone. I'm not like lightning quick, but my first step is extremely fast. So I could beat you with my first step. Sit. And then I would always come back, pull up for the jump shot. I'm not trying to go to the basket all the way and explode there. I know I can. But my thing was, I'm a better shooter. That's a layup for me. So I'm gonna sit there and pull up with the jump shot. That's like a layup. And they assume I'm trying to get to the basket with that first step. I'm just looking for the space because I'm a shooter. So once I get that, I saw the space I needed. That was the layup I needed. Swish. So it's gonna happen like that considerably. People love to try to cut off going to the paint. Right now, if me and LeBron had a free throw contest, he would lose. I'm like, come on, we'll keep shooting till somebody miss. Come on, bro. It's too easy. How the hell you can't shoot free throws? I'm like, his form for shooting, he's falling all in the lane, just dumb. And Russell Westbrook, who's never learned how to shoot because of his affiliation with LeBron James, he feel like, well, LeBron ain't got to change. I ain't got to change. So you see both of them brick shooting on the free throw line. Russ can't bend his knees the way he used to and come up and deliver on rhythm. Knees ain't the same. That's why he over there with them big old heat pack on his knees. It's Dame time. You ready? Here it comes. Now, one of these guys who are both chokers are gonna get to the second round by default. Westbrook and Playoff P, his homeboys, two guys that choke, are on the same boat together. Don't worry, I'm right here to choke it up with you. I'm glad you here to stay with me, Playoff P. Guess what I do in the playoffs? I choke it up. If there's pressure, ain't never met no pressure I couldn't back down to. That's my man, Playoff P. I shoot you right out of the game early, so you know what you gonna get the whole game out of me. That's what I'm talking about. We a team. We gonna go down together. Westbrook and Playoff P. Yeah, they call me Playoff P. Who? Well, that's kind of a name I gave myself. No kidding. Playoff P. Playoff P. 2 for 12. Last year, elimination game, 5 points. Playoff P. Playoff? Playoff? Playoff P? Oh, man. PG-13. He was rated G forever. Now he gonna be not rated at all. They're gonna be like, we ain't gonna waste time even trying to rate him. This was a funny thing. It's off point, but I feel it's gotta be said. Did y'all see when the Raptors fans celebrated when Kyle Lowry scored? Look at this. They lost it. They lost it when he scored a point. Unbelievable. When you're Canada, you take what you can get. Don't forget, go ahead and donate to the Casino for Life page. Hit up the Cash App, you cheap bastards. The name is Carcino, and that's all we know. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cook something. No, I'm gonna actually cook something. But I'll tell you what, let's do some NBA trivia. All right, let's do some quick NBA trivia before we leave. I'll let it go there. We'll stick with this season, meaning 2018, 2019 NBA season. We'll stick there. What team you want to go to? Give me a team. You said OKC, right? Okay. OKC for 2018, 2019. What question could I give you? Hmm. Name the OKC's top defender who barely played for them this entire year. For the entire season, he barely played and he's their best player. Robertson. Okay, outlaw, I see you. Now you guys chose the Portland Trail Blazers. That's hard. Portland. What could we do? Okay, this is 2018, 2019. All right. I want everybody to know that. Okay. Name the player on Portland that is from the Ohio State University. Portland Trailblazers. Who's from the Ohio State University? Amo Potter. Way to go. Evan Turner for the win. That is correct. That is absolutely correct. Now, what other teams are out there? No, you must be asleep on the news, bro. We've already covered a lot of news. But we finna cut this short because a lot of people didn't donate during this live, so we're gonna end up cutting this short. But I decided to do this for a little bit. So what other team should we do? It's a lot of different teams popping up. All right, the Lakers it is. Don't know why you guys want Lakers, but all right. Let me see. What trivia question did I come up with for the Los Angeles Lakers? Mm, LeBron James got hurt on Christmas, right? I think. I'm trying to remember. What day did he get hurt? Wasn't it on Christmas? That was Christmas Day, right? Am I not mistaken? Okay, that was on Christmas Day. All right. What who hit the game winning shot against the Boston Celtics and the Lakers? The Lakers won the game, but who hit the game winning shot? Tony with the victory. It was Rondo. Absolutely correct. Do you remember how many points they were down? 19, but close enough. Way to go. I am quite impressed. All right, Houston Rockets it is. And it's a James Harden one. So I hope you're ready. Okay, and this year, 2018, 2019, James Harden had how many consecutive games averaging 50 points? Raymond Elias, there you are with 5. Absolutely correct. 5 was the number. Damian Lillard, you waiting on him to get his first NBA triple double. You're gonna be waiting a long time. That ain't Dame's game. Okay. We're taking all teams this year. Only this season. Okay. That's the only way we're doing this trivia. Okay. James Harden led the NBA in scoring. Duh. Right? Who was number 5 on the list? We know who was number 1. Who was number 5 in scoring? Number 5 in scoring with 27.3. Amo Potter with the win. It took a long time, but somebody finally got it. Steph Curry, the guy who's supposed to be the most popular player, but everybody forgets about. Steph Curry averaged more points than Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant. Well, name somebody who was top 10 in scoring and played all 82 games. Top 10 in scoring and played every game this season. Nice pick, Ring Star. He played every game, but he wasn't top 10 in scoring. Joseph Bailey with the victory. Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker. Absolutely. It was Kemba Walker. I done seen Booker hurt 2-3 times this year. Kemba. Yeah. Kemba, bruh. People never, never gets the gist of what's going on. But when Kimba's a Los Angeles Laker, y'all gonna remember a lot about Kimba. All right, we'll continue on. I'm gonna see how much y'all know. Now, the Minnesota Timberwolves traded Jimmy Butler this season, but who were the two players that went with Jimmy Butler that they traded him for? Who did Minnesota acquire in the trade? Harry Dawkins II. Got it. Sarek and Covington. Well, LM, I've always warned you. You didn't listen. Okay. Pick your team you want to talk about. Which team? It's 2018, 2019. Go on ahead. Okay. 76ers it is. In 2018, 2019, how many games did Marquez Fultz play in 2018, 2019? How many games did he play in this season? Wow. All of you are wrong. Since all of you are wrong, it is 19 games. 19 games he played in 2000. Ron Mitchell, you're too late. I gave you ample opportunity. His shot percentage was 19. He played in 19 games for the entire season. He didn't even play for Orlando. Uh, and that's where we will wrap this up. I'm out.